Oh, there's a path down here. Bad kitties. What? It's that dragon again. Can we fight the dragon? Oh boy. Whoa! Okay. I'm just gonna stay out of this area. That's a 2-hit KO. Technically 1 hit. Also, I ended up going through the, Lost Izalith again. I found a secret passage that it opens up a pathway just before the Demon Fire Stage mini-boss that goes all the way to the Bed of Chaos boss fight. And I'm not sure if you can open this before it all, but from what I can tell, you can only open it if you're in the Chaos Demon, Chaos Servant Covenant. I opened it from the Lost Izalith side by going over the bridge where the demon thing is. That demon thing respawns, by the way. It's hilarious. But before the secret passage, turns out Soleil's there. Corrupted Hollow Soleil, and then I ended up having to kill him. I was originally just running around trying to look for stuff, and I ran into him, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm not recording. And I couldn't record anyway. So, I ended up having to kill him. I've got his armor, his weapon, his shield. So, that's interesting. So, I'm actually going to put on his shield, because we need to respect him. Good. Let's see what this boss fight's like. Oh boy. Jesus. You are cool as fuck, man. Damn it! He does that 3 times, okay. This guy looks fucking cool. Knight Artorias. Ah, that's what the guy was talking. That's who the guy was talking about before. Legendary Abyss Walker. I think I'll stick with my Dragon Tooth though. It does more damage. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Jesus Christ. Did I move again? Oh my god. He's doable though. I'm doing 600 damage, so he's doable. I wonder what happens if I block his attacks. I don't really block much in this game. Come on, man. Don't you fucking dare. God damn it. Jesus Christ, this guy hits hard. It's because of that buff thing. He's buffing himself and doing more damage. That's weird. That's hilariously weird. I haven't seen a boss buff in this game yet. I might practice parrying on this guy though. Can I parry him? I don't think I can. Damn it. I need ladder armor. I'm gonna go back to my other armor. Damn it. What's with this lag? What the fuck? I'm gonna try out the Gargoyle's Halberd for a little while. Because when I roll, it does a slicing attack, and the bad thing about the Dragon Tooth, is that after a roll, its attack is slamming into the ground, and that's bad. Also, this is much lighter. Here comes the buffs, here comes the buffs. God damn it. I am now Solaire. Because why the fuck not? Jesus. Okay, so the thing about the Artorias fight is that, just like a lot of these fights, it's going to take a lot of practice. It's going to take a lot of, it depends. There's multiple ways to fight these bosses. And the main thing I want to try doing, I'll talk about soon. But one thing I really want to try doing in the future is dodging his attacks. I want to learn how to dodge his attacks properly. But I'd rather do that when I have a more calm and patient mind, and right now I'm at that type of mindset where I want to get through him because I want to go through the game faster. Like, yeah, I get it's the experience and stuff, but I want to see what's to come. I've already fought this boss a few times, I've seen people fight him, so I feel like I already know what I need to know, and now I just want to be able to beat him. And in the future, I will fight him more and I'll try memorizing him more. So that's the one thing I need to learn how to do. I need to learn how to go through his attacks, because there is a way of rolling where you dodge the attacks of stuff, like, except for Dragonfire and shit, because Dragonfire leaves an aftermath of fire, which still burns you after you leave the invincibility frames. But supposedly you can, like, dodge right through Artorias's spin sword slash, where like he spins his sword around him, and I've tried doing it and it doesn't work. By the way, everything I've actually bet Artorias on the Dark Souls remaster I've got on the Nintendo Switch, and the way I was able to do that was the way I'm going to try doing right now, and that was tanking damage. And the way I did that was I put on Havel's armor, and I basically just tanked it. It turns out, maybe, I'm not sure if it's specific armor or if it's because this armor is very heavy, but he did not stun me when he hit me. It's hard to roll in this, so I don't plan to roll. I plan to just run whenever I need to get away to heal. But I'm just gonna tank it. That's what I'm gonna do. I do plan to, as I said, play this game more in the future by myself or on streams, and it will be those days that I try memorizing each boss's attack and trying to learn how they work. Artorias, he's a good challenge though, and hopefully I beat him this time. Didn't even do that. Okay, so two-handed, cool. Let's do this. Damn it, okay. It's my fault. Die! Oh, I'm so glad there. I didn't realize I could actually tank his hits while I'm healing. Oh, that's amazing. Thank God I knew that. There are so many things about this game I just don't know. It's amazing. Like, until the Artorias boss fight, I had no idea how guarding worked. Like, you have a shield, but I've heard stuff about shields in this game. I've heard that they're only good for parrying. But they're actually really good for guarding too if you have the endurance. Which makes me think that if I ever do a run where I only go down endurance, it would be very useful to have a shield. Parrying I'd have to learn, but the thing about parrying is that is that you can only parry humanoids. But Artorias is humanoid, isn't he? And I tried parrying him. I didn't try much. And I also don't have parrying, flat out down. Like, I just don't know how to do it properly. So that's a big problem in my opinion. Supposedly the final boss in this game is like a parry god. You have to parry. If you parry him, then you're basically gonna have an easy time. But I want to learn how to parry. Like, it'd be interesting in my opinion. Obviously, you can't parry things like the big monsters, like Taurus Demon and Asylum Demon and shit. But normal enemies, like the skeletons and shit, you can parry them. Artorias maybe, but something tells me Artorias may be humanoid, but I don't think he's parryable. Because a lot of his attack, like, maybe the dash attack, the one where he, like, dashes at you. And maybe the one where he flips in the air, but you'd have to have very good timing, I reckon. I'd have to experiment and shit. The only bad thing about this game is with the experimenting. So what's this place? Battle of Stoism Gazebo. What did I just do? Where am I? As I was saying, the thing about practice in this game is that bonfires, you have to run all the way back every time you die, so it gets bullshit. Wait for competitors on trapdoor. It is easier to find competitors on a trapdoor with fewer red rings. Wait at this trapdoor to become host. Okay, so this seems like be an arena. I'm not online though. Interesting. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas about this game so far. So much that I don't even know what to talk about right now. Oh, there's our bonfire. We only have a select few bosses left in the game, I think. Maybe 5? I don't know. Otherwise, let's continue. So, supposedly... Oh, fuck. Hi. I think I'm gonna keep this armor on because I like the fact that I don't get stunned easily. So I'm gonna keep it on because of that fact. Supposedly there's a building around here that has an illusionary wall on it, and I want to find that. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Hopefully that counts as a unique enemy because he... What the fuck? That was... The way that guy was looking at me was scary as fuck. That guy reminds me of the not the guy that was looking at me, the guy I just killed. He reminds me of those undead mages that brought the skeletons alive. Hopefully that means he's a unique enemy, because I don't know. He probably isn't. I didn't see these guys come back to life, so oh boy. You're dead, son. Nope, he's not. Why can't I... Oh, what? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm so used to my Nintendo Switch, because even though the Switch is a Nintendo product, so A is A, B is B, and they're in different formats to an Xbox or PS4 controller. For Dark Souls, they changed the controls to suit an Xbox and PS4 controller, and so I'm used to the normal controls. And I just tried pressing X on my controller for the Estus. Oh, it's Mimic. But it's A for me, because stupid controls change. Is that the wall there? There's a message in front of it. Very good carving. What? How do I get there? Maybe roll from there? Or jump from there? Yeah, I don't think I'd make that. Oh? Shit. I think that's where I'm meant to go, though. It wouldn't surprise me if these people here are the townsfolk. Okay. So... Perfect. Let me light. What? Oh, Skull Engine? Maybe? Unique. Silver pendant. This is what I want. Silver pendant deflects dark. I'm sorry, carving. I'm sorry, man. I'm still fucking getting poisoned here. Dark Orb. Is that a spell? Yeah, it is. Abyss sorcery discovered by Ola Seal, sorcerer on the brink of madness. Fire giant, dark orb. Contrast the standard soul sorceries. Abyss sorceries are weighty and inflict physical damage. Perhaps human souls because their humanity produce sorceries with more tangible presence. Die, man! Nice. 3 hits. Alright. I deserve that. I should have healed. What the hell's with this lag? Stop laughing like an idiot. There's a lot of people here. I need to quit my game and restart it after this. God damn it.